Hey, what's going on? I've been requested to teach how to play aerials on bass, System of a Down cover. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to tune a drop C, because I've looked for videos on how to tune a drop C, and of course what I get, guitar videos, right? People don't really put up bass things. So I'm going to go ahead and do that myself. Now, one thing is, I'm going to show you how to do it on a 5-string. You can do it on a 4-string, of course. I think I failed to see what people, the major difference between a 4 and 5-string besides the extra B string on top. Because some people think it's a completely different story. Like, if you play something that a bass player plays on a 4-string and a 5-string, people start to freak out. I've seen it on videos everywhere. You know, like, hey, that bass player uses a 4-string, you should use a 4-string. It's the same thing. If you tune it the same way, it's the same thing, trust me. Like Paul Gray, for example, in Slipknot, he tunes to B standard and drop B. Now, B standard is B-E-A-D. I'm tuned to B-E-A-D-G. If I just don't use that G string, then what do I got? B-E-A-D, right? Same thing as he's got. You know, just because I have an extra string doesn't mean that I'm playing something completely different. Now that I got that covered, I'm going to show you how to tune to drop C on a 5-string bass. Now, the difference between tuning to drop C on a 5-string or a 4-string. On a 4-string, it's E-A-D-G, so to tune to drop C, you're tuning lower. On a 5-string, it's B-E-A-D-G, so you're tuning up to C, if that makes sense. You're tuning from B to C, and then on a 4-string, you're tuning from E to C. So what I'm going to show you is, I'll pull up a video for a 4-string later. I'll show you. It's the same tuning, okay? Now, here's what I'm going to do. C, G, C, F, that's drop C on a 4-string. I tune to just C, G, C, because I only use the top 3, these bottom 3 strings right here, when I'm playing a drop C. But if you want, you can tune to F, or if you have a 5-string, you want to tune the entire thing to drop C, it's C, G, C, F, A. Alright? I'll have that written on the screen somewhere on an annotation, so you guys can check that out. Anyway, now, first things first. Let's say you have a 5-string bass, okay? First string is going to be a B. Right? So you want to tune that to a C. Now what you do is, if you have a chromatic tuner, you have one that tells you exactly where you're at, tune it to C, okay? Tune it to a low C. I have one of these regular tuners that people have, which they tell you around where you're at, you know what I mean? It's, I forget what kind of tuner this would be called, god damn. But you know, whatever. Now what you want to do is you'll have a button on the tuner that's called flat. Now first of all, make sure it's on bass. If you're on guitar, you know, it's a different story. But you have a button that says flat. Hit that flat button until you have 4 flats, because you're tuning 4 semitones down. So you have 4 flat sounds. Okay. Now when you have 4 flats, you want to tune that top string, this thickest one, to E. All right. Should read like E. It should read E like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see per se, you know, but so people are saying, hey, what the hell are you talking about? You know, like I thought I turned to C. Well, on a chromatic tuner, I'll tell you if you're at C, if you're, you know, because those are really awesome. On these type of tuners, they don't really tell you if you're at a C or not. You know, they'll just say if you're like a really high B, or it just goes B, E, A, D, G. That's the only 4 that you can tune to. So when you have semitones, you're basically tuning to E 4 semitones down, or semitones, however you want to say that. I'm really tired, I just woke up. Okay, so that's the first string is E, okay? Now, what I want you to do is jump to the 3rd string. Don't tune the second one yet, jump to the 3rd string. Tune that up to the same thing, E. There you go, okay? So the first string, the top string right here, or we'll call it the 5th string, because, you know, well, we're going to do it proper. The 5th string, 5th string, it's at a C or E with 4 semitones. And the 3rd string is a C as well, so it's because it's C, G, C, F, A, D. You know, so, alright, now let's go back to the 2nd string, that, or the 4th string, you know, that we forgot to tune. What you do is you click off all the all the flats. The flats are now, there's no flats, okay? Tune that to G, alright? So it's at A right now, so you just have to tune it to G. Actually, it's an E, so you have to tune it to G, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, now normally this is how I would keep it. C, G, C, okay? Once again, you click the flat button 4 times to have 4 flats, and then you tune the first to an E and the third to an E, or the fifth and third to an E. Okay, the fifth string, third string. And then you click off all the flats, and then you just tune the E to a G. So it's C, G, C. That's what you tune to, right? Right? Now this is normally how I'll keep my bass. You can tune this D string to an F, right? All you have to do is, if you want to tune the rest of the entire bass to drop C. So it's C, G, C, right? F, A. That's what you need. So last two need to be F, A, if you'd like to do so. I'm not going to show you how to do that, because I think you know how to tune to F and A. If you need help, I'll do something about it later. On the 4th string, that's where you, same thing. You let's say you don't have this 5th string right here. You have these 4 strings, E, A, D, G, right? Tune the first one. Click the 4 semitones. Do the same thing to the 4th string and the 2nd string, and then go to the 3rd string, and tune that to A, and then the final string, the last one, tune to F. So G to F, basically. So that's it, yeah, so C, G, C, alright? If you guys need any help, I will be glad to help you out, but this is kind of a gist of how to do it. Thank you.